All right, hello all. This is Sets and Logic, Unit 2. So it's a good amount of group practice with set operations. And the end of this is what is on your first quiz for this particular unit. All right, so you might want to take a minute and try this on your own first, or at least try labeling. To give you a start, I'm going to put A up here, B here, and C right there. All right, and then over here, I'm going to add in that this is the entire universal set in this square. That's important so we don't leave out any numbers. Okay, so then a good place where I like to start is I like to start in the very middle and look at what they all have in common. So I have this universal set that's 1 through 10, and I usually start right here. What do A, B, and C all have in common? So if I go through, A has 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. So they all have a 7 in common. Okay. And let's see, A has 1, 2, 3, 6. So just kind of go through. So the 7 is used up. That looks like the only thing they have in common. Then I go out to the next overlap spots. So I'm going to go here and look at what A and B have in common, A and C, and B and C. All right, so if I'm looking at that, A and B, we already know A and C and B only have the 7. So now we can look at what else they have in common. So A with B has a 3. Okay. And then I don't see anything else they have in common. And then let's see if we do A with C. They have a 6 in common. So I'll put that there. And then we'll take a look at what a B and C have in common. They have an 8 in common. And I'm crossing out as I go. But again, the method you use here is completely up to you. So I have the 3, the 6, the 7, the 8. And now I'm going to do the outer circles. So I'm going to be in this section. Whoops. I'm going to be in this section, and this section. So what they have left, A has 1, 2. B has 4 and 5. And C has 9. Okay, so let's cross those out. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. And if you notice, there's 1 left, and that's the 10. So the 10 comes out here outside the set in that universal set. So it reads 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have all of our pieces. So now that we have that diagram done, we can answer the questions. So the first question has this B with this complement. So you can actually do that based on just the actual set itself. But this is everything not in B. So B has 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So it's the other numbers that you're viewing. So it's 1, 2, 6, 9, 10. It's all of the numbers not in B. Okay, so I'm going to put those in my parentheses. So it's 1, 2, 6, 9, 10. So B was 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. B complement is the rest of the numbers. Then for our next one, we got to figure out what this means. This is an intersection. So it means where A and B overlap. So here was A, here was B, and it's just the 2 that they're overlapping on, that 3 and that 7. So for that one, I'm going to put 3, 7. Okay, then if we keep going, this is A union C. So union, you're uniting 2 sets, so put everything in it. So everything in A with everything in C. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's absolutely everything that's in A and C. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. Now we can start to answer some of these other questions. So this is A intersect B complement. So let's first look at what was A intersect B. It was 3, 7. So the complement is everything else. So the complement is 1 through 10 without 3 and 7. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. It's the other 8 numbers. So A and B complement was right here. So it's all of the other numbers. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, next one, kind of think order of operations with these. Parentheses go first. So it's A intersect B, which is 3 and 7. And then it's unioning that with C. So C is 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's all of those numbers together. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that U one more time, everything. It's a union, putting it all together. All right, and then F, you might want to try these, pause them, and see if you can do them on your own. But for F, okay, so I'm going to take this first piece. Again, we're going to get order of operations. So parentheses first. So A union C, we did up here in B. It was 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're going to do exponents. So we're going to complement it next. So for the complement, it's everything else in there that's not included. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's everything missing. And then for part 3, we now take our 4, 5, 10 and intersect it with B, which was 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And intersect means only what they have in common, which is the 4 and the 5. So this answer becomes 4, 5. I'm just kind of going over all the answers so you can see them. Okay, and then I am going to scroll the screen down, so we're going to lose the Venn diagram. But as we're going, for G, it's A intersect B intersect C. So that means, where do they all intersect? What do they all have in common? And they all have in common the 7. Okay, so I'm going to clear the page and move it down. Okay, so for this G component, it's A intersect B intersect C. So it's just that one piece, what they had in common, and that is just a 7. And then over here, for the next one, it's union, and then the complement of that. So that's everything in A, B, and C, all of it for that part. And then the complement meant what's out here. So for that one, it's just the 10. And then finally, we're going to go through the steps again. A union C. Let me change the color so we don't get confused. We found up top, it was 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to take the complement of B, which we also already found. And we are intersecting those together. And B complement from up top was 1, 2, 6, 9, 10. So we're looking at just what they have in common. 1, 2, 1, 2, 6, 6, 9. Oh, 9, 9. So that one is 1, 2, 6, 9. All right. So that's part G, G, H, I. All right, hopefully all of that works. Okay, so then you also talked about what cardinality is. Okay, so what cardinality is? It's this in of some set, and it's no longer listing the set, it's the number of elements in that set or region. So this Venn diagram is not showing you numbers in it, it's showing you the actual amount. So there are 14 elements in just A. There's 4 elements in A and B, 1 in all 3, and so forth. But each of these, hold on, I think I just deleted something. Each of these now represents the number of elements, not the actual number itself. So A and B don't have the number 5 in common, they have 5 elements in common. Right, so we are going to go through these and see if we can work them out. So I'm going to first scroll this up so we have all of it to look at. So here is number 2 as a whole. Okay, so the number of elements in A is going to be 14 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4. It's physically all of those elements that are in that A bubble. And this is not a set, this is a number. All right, for our next one, A union B. All right, so let's draw a picture for this one. A union B is going to be everything in A with everything in B. So it's going to be 14, 5, 1, 4, which you already know is 24, plus 6 and 9. Okay. So it's a total of 39 elements. All right, then this one will look really good if we draw a picture. Okay, so let's figure out what this is asking. Intersection of not A, which means not A can't have any of this. So that's out. And then C intersect B. So this is A, B, C. So it's where they intersect, but don't include A. So it's this piece right here. So it is the 9. Okay, and then if we keep going, I'm going to do another picture here. B intersect C is right here. And then union A means all of A. So it is A, and then where the others intersect. So it's 14 plus 5 plus 1 plus 4 plus 9. Okay, which gives us a total of 33. So it's the 24 in A plus the new 9 that are in that intersection. And then again, a picture is going to help here. A, union B, union C is all of this. The complement is what's on the outside. So on the outside is a 4. All right, go ahead and pause if you need to. I'm going to erase the screen and go to our next one. Okay, so moving down, this one now involves not just the Venn diagram, but also writing it in words. So we can have what the set means, but also what it means in words. So A is all students taking art, B is biology, C is English comp. So if we want B intersect C, it's right here. That's going to represent students enrolled, oops, sorry, this is a little messy, in both bio and English comp. Okay, so if you're in this section, your schedule has English comp and biology in it. It might have art, it might not. A union C union B is this piece, but we want the complement. So the complement is out here. So these students aren't necessarily not taking any classes, they're just not taking art, bio, or English comp. So this represents students not enrolled in any art, bio, or English comp. So it means they're not in any combo of those. They could be taking something else though. Switch to a different color here. A union C union B is now this big part here. So that represents students taking at least one. And they only have to be taking one. They could just be taking art, just be bio, just be English comp. They could be taking any combination of two, or they could be taking any combo of, or they could be taking all three. So this is students taking at least one art, bio, English comp. Contrast that with B, where they were not enrolled in any of them. All right, and then our last one, let's see if we can figure out what this is doing. A intersects C is going to be right here. But then we're intersecting with not B. We're getting rid of that part. So what's left is just this piece here. So what that means is this is students enrolled and let's see what they're enrolled in. They're enrolled in art and English comp, and they're not enrolled in bio. So their schedule can't then say bio on it. All right, and after this, you will want to go over to the Unit 3 video.